All right, this is Mark Smelly Bell. I have the unflavored steak shake right here. And the reason why I made it unflavored was to pull out some of the crap that you guys were telling me to take out of it. Um, I personally don't care that much about sweeteners, artificial or otherwise. I drink products that have sucralose in it. I try not to overdo it, with the Coke Zeros and all this different stuff. But I do consume sucralose, and in fact, I'm kind of a fan of sucralose, and that's why my This Is the Way products have sucralose in them. But all of the Steak Shake products, I decided because people in the carnivore space, people in the keto space, and sometimes just people that are looking to have a dietary intervention and make some big changes, they don't want a lot of junk in their products. And a lot of times people consider the artificial sweeteners to be junky. Some people think, and there's different evidence showing different things, but some people think that sucralose could potentially trigger insulin and so forth. And now there's been some research even showing the benefits of sucralose, if you can imagine that. Anyway, years ago, some people started using monk fruit and some people started using stevia. And these are more natural forms of sweeteners. I don't know. I don't know the differences really. But you got monk fruit, stevia, and some of these things, you combine them together, they taste pretty decent. There's also something else called allulose, but I decided to stay away from allulose because it's kind of in the category of a sugar alcohol, and it can really negatively impact the way your stomach feels. It can make you gassy, make you feel bloated. And even though that tastes good, I certainly didn't want that in my products. And so when formulating the steak shake, the first product ever to hit the market that has trace amounts of liver, kidney, heart, spleen, pancreas, we threw in some organic grass-fed organ powders into the steak shake. And in addition to that, it has an amazing combination of protein via beef protein isolate, collagen, whey, and egg. And you stack all those things together, and the three most bioavailable amino acids that you're going to get from these protein sources comes from egg, whey, and beef. And actually, whey is on top, egg is second, and then beef is third. And so I thought, as soon as I get an opportunity to one day make a product, I am going to make a product that has all three of those things in it. And then, of course, we added collagen because collagen has a great effect on your skin, your nails, your hair. It's just healthy overall. I think collagen is even good for the gut. But anyway, in seeing some of the ads that we've done over the last couple months, we've had a great response, and people love the steak shake, and people are blown away at the flavor of the chocolate steak shake, the banana steak shake. And then we came out with Total Carnivore, which removed some of the dairy. We got rid of the whey. We got rid of the egg. And again, we saw a huge uptick in sales. It's been phenomenal. The fans are absolutely amazing. You guys are absolutely incredible. Those of you who tried it already. And those of you that are reluctant are like, steak shake, I don't understand. Like, what's the name about? Where does that come from? Well, it comes from just a play on words, just me being silly and me just having a good time with it. I recognize that the challenge of the product that I was making, that's going to have liver, kidney, heart, and spleen in it, the biggest challenge, the biggest hurdle is going to be the flavor. And that's where people are going to be adverse to it. And so as a play on words and to make it kind of funny and kind of silly, I was like, I'm going to call it the steak shake, because who the hell would ever want to buy a steak shake? And now here we are, and the product has done absolutely incredible. But in listening to the customers and making sure the customers are getting the correct stuff and getting the best stuff and paying attention to what they're saying, I recognized kind of over and over again, there was comments about stevia, not so much about monk fruit. For some reason, no one seems to be that offended by monk fruit, but everyone seems to be offended by stevia for some reason. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to make an unflavored version of the steak shake. And coming soon, we also have an unflavored version of Total Carnivore, which will be coming out very soon, which I think is amazing because the Total Carnivore, unlike the steak shake, because the steak shake has whey protein in it, it might be a little sensitive to very, very hot temperatures. So if you were to try to throw the steak shake in like a soup and it's, boiling, I would wait till it's cooled down until you try that, because I think that you can kind of spoil and kind of mess up some of the amino acid profile, some of the whey protein, because the amino acid profile of whey is just like through the roof, and it could be a little sensitive to heat. But anyway, when it comes to the total carnivore steak shake, you can blast that with as much heat as you want because it's pretty much just beef protein isolate and collagen. So I put that in my coffee. I put that in all kinds of different things. And the unflavored one I've tested by putting into like bone broth and some things like that. But with this guy here, the reason why I made this and designed this unflavored, one was to get rid of the stevia, as you guys requested. There's also no monk fruit in here. The only thing on here that somebody might get a little pissy about, and it's the last ingredient, meaning it has the least amount of it in there, is this thing called lecithin, which is basically like an emulsifier. It's just something to so that this stuff doesn't cake and that the protein that I'm sending you doesn't turn into a rock. Because I'd really hate to have that happen. I'd hate to send you a good quality product and you can't even scoop it out of here. You guys ever have that happen with a creatine and some other things and you're like, oh man, I didn't get to my scoops for a few weeks and then now the whole thing is compromised. It's this giant ball that you have to try to figure out how to break on your counter and it goes all over the place. It's just a big giant disaster. So anyway, this is the unflavored steak shake. I created it for you guys, and I'm going to continue to listen to you guys. So have at it in the comments section and let me know what sucks. Let me know what doesn't taste right. Let me know what does taste right. Let me know if there's a particular flavor or a particular direction that you'd like to see the brand go in. Would you guys want me to sell organ capsules? You want me to sell organ powder? Like, let me know what else you want me to do, how I can innovate and how I can create and serve you guys the best, because Steak Shake isn't going anywhere, and Within You brand's going to continue to grow and kick some ass with all of your support. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you go over and check it out. Check out the new unflavored Steak Shake and soon to be coming unflavored total carnivore. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. Catch you guys later. Bye.